What's up, y'all? It's Kaylin. I'm back with another video. I know it's been a minute since y'all seen me, but sis been like she been having a lot of stuff on her plate. So I just got something I want to talk about. And it's about college. I graduated in 2017. This is my third semester of college though. And one thing that I have noticed, like every time I'm on my knee, I try to go back to school, it's like something comes up in my life that's like this major block. Like it just be something like that I just like can't get over. Like it's something that I have to deal with and I have to like handle that. Like it's like, and it just distract me from school. It distract me from everything that I got going on. So I was just talking to God and I was just like, okay, God, like, what do you want? Like, what does this mean? Because this ain't the first time this has happened. This is not the second time. This is the third time where it's like, ooh, like, I'm finna throw this in your life. I just end up coming to these bumps in the road. And I'm like, okay, like, so is school for me or not? Like, because I just keep, like, I'm telling y'all, it be the same experience, but it be different things causing the experience. Like, it literally be like, okay, I'm gonna go back to school. Oh, boom, now this finna happen. So, let's think again. Oh, boom, now this finna happen. Now let's think again. Like, now don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I know just the process of furthering your education and going to college, like, I know that is not easy. It's not easy for nobody. It's not easy for nobody. But my thing is, I'm trying so hard not to compare myself. I'm trying so hard to just be like, like, so what you trying to say, guys? Or it's like, are these bumps in the road coming because this is not a part of my journey? Like, school is not a part of my journey? Or are these bumps in the road happening because I'm doing something wrong? It's just like, so which one is it? Like, is it because I'm doing something wrong, or is it because this is not a part of my journey? Like, seriously, like, I'm so like perplexed right now. And I know I'm not the only person who feel that way. Like, hey, like, so is college for me? Because like society has made us believe that we need a college degree, which we do. Like, don't get me wrong, like, some things, yes, it does take furthering your education to get there. And you want to be an astronaut? Duh, you got to go to college. You want to be a teacher? Duh, you got to go to college. But, like, for me, I want to be an educator. I want to be an influencer. I don't necessarily need school for that. Like, I have a gift. My voice is my gift. Like, I'm a writer. That is a gift. And when you're a writer, you can have the ability to write books. You can have the ability to write movies. You can have the ability to just speak and have a voice that activates people, that make people feel. It's like, I just been, ooh, y'all don't understand. Like, I just been feeling so perplexed because I've just been like, now what, God? Like, that has just been my, like, every day. It's like, now what? Like, now what? Because it's like, every time I enter into this place, every time I get to school, like, okay, God, we finna start fresh. Ooh, college, let's go. It'd be like, boom, boom. It's so on my mind to where it's like my mind cannot function for school. It cannot function for school, y'all. And when I tell y'all, like, my first year of school, to my first year of college, like, I used to cry because I'm like, I am so alone. Like, I don't belong here. Like, I just felt so out of place. Second year of college, or like my second semester, I think I had to drop in classes because I'm like, all right, like, I'm in this relationship and like this person, like, they need me, like, so they matter more than me. Like, I'm just gonna put myself on hold. Always put myself on hold. I'm like, well, they need me more than anything. And like, you gotta realize, you being there for other people and helping other people and trying to build other people, that is not productive. That do not get you nowhere. But I did not see that. Like, now I'm just gonna not go to school. Like, I'm really gonna think. And I didn't even think. Like, the end of the summer just started rolling around. Summer 2019, woo, 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 woo. that just started ending, and I was like, okay, I'm like, now what I'm gonna do? And I'm like, I'm just gonna go to school because, hey, like, maybe that's where I want to be. Like, I guess that's where I want to be. So, like, let's just go, I guess. Like, like, let's go there, I guess. So, like, we can do that. So, that's what I did. And it's like, long behold, I start feeling like I'm supposed to be on the top of the world right now. Like, I'm supposed to be acting. I'm supposed to be writing. I'm supposed to be starting a business. Like, I'm supposed to be doing all of these things. Like, and I'm just reaching out, point to where it's like, all right, sis, like, what you gonna do? Because time don't wait for nobody, number one. And number two, is just like, you're not gonna get no younger. So it's like, is you gonna keep steady trying this thing, or are you gonna try something new that is gonna make you flourish and make you grow, and you're able to see what God sees in you? like, are you like, what you gonna do to start seeing that? And what are you gonna do to start using your gifts? And what are you gonna do? Because it's like, and the crazy thing is, I know this. I'm not a regular person, and I'm just not never gonna have a regular life. I'm never gonna have an easy route. I'm never gonna have an easy, just smooth journey. Like, no, it ain't like that. And I'm pretty sure it's not like that for a lot of people. But I'm speaking about me. I know I'm not gonna just have like this, all right, we finna go to college, and then after that, we're gonna graduate, and we gonna see the thing. Like, I know, I know that like, that's just flat out not gonna happen for me. But what I do know is like, the amount of effort and hard work that it takes to be in college is going to take that same mindset, hard work, and effort, as much as that, for me to, get into my creative space and get into my business mindset and get like, it's going to take just as the same amount. But it's all about putting your energy and your time into the right thing. And my one thing, like, my heart desire is to have that voice, have that impact on people, that you can go further. Like, no matter what you've been through, you can go further. Like, I just want to free people's mind to where they can just feel free, and not feel like they just captivated in like this cramped up space to where it's like, no, I have to be a certain way, I have to act a certain way, I have to think a certain way. And even then, there's so many people who are ignorant to things that they've never experienced, that they've never been through. And I want to be whatever it is. It's like, I want to be a part of teaching people. I want to be a part of leading people. Like, I want to just give people like this freedom, give them this freedom, because that is my heart's desire. It's just like to give people this freedom and give them this love, give them this education. And it's like, how do I do that? How do I do that? How do I do that? How do I get there? Like, and I just keep being like, I don't believe in my, like, that's a lot of work. Like, how am I gonna do that? Like, don't nobody even got time for that. But it's like, you gotta make time for yourself. Just start to free your mind. Just start to free yourself. Because I know I spent so long in like this captivated space to where I was like, I can't do this, and I can't, like, I know I dream about it, but you can't do that. Like, you're trying to do too much. Why do you think you deserve that? And you gotta start thinking, why not me? Why not me? P. Diddy doing it, Beyonce doing it, and you just gotta be like, you gotta be willing to take risks. Wow, you gotta be, wow, God, you gotta be able to take risk. And I think for me, I'm like, school ain't really no risk. Like, all I gotta do is go to class, do my homework. Like, that ain't nothing. Like, that ain't really no risk. Like, but like I said, every time I'm willing to go back and, wow. Every time I'm willing to go back and put my all into it, it's like, I just start getting this feeling like this is not what you should be putting your all into. Don't get me wrong, I don't belittle anybody who wants to further their education and go to college. I think that's one of the most best experiences you can ever experience in your life, because hey, we go party with my cousin at Western, you know, Western Michigan University. We go up there, we go up to Kalamazoo, we get our party on, and I be like, wow, this is beautiful. It takes you, but not comparing yourself to others, and finding yourself, and actually knowing yourself, knowing it is what you knowing what it is that you want to do, knowing what it is, who you want to become. Like, it actually takes that. And I feel like it's just so much easier for us to do what society says, which is, okay, you're gonna finish school and you're gonna finish high school and you finna go to college. And it's just like, y'all ever like just know the truth? Like, the truth is so present, you just like, ooh, that scared me. Like, ooh, how dare that be true? Like, that's too much. Like, yeah, that's definitely me. But I feel like God just like, I'm not gonna stop, like, until you get it together. He like, I'm not just gonna make it easier. No, he like, because you see me, you hear me, stop ignoring me, go after all that, go after me. What are you doing? You do not have to minimize yourself. You do not have to compare yourself. You do not have to feel under pressure because everybody doing this and you not doing it. That's just one thing I know about me. I am not like everybody else. I am not like everybody else. I will never be like everybody else. Find your own individuality. Find it. Because half the time, that's just the answer right there. Like, finding yourself and being able to be like, wow, this is who I really am. I am not what society tells me that I should be. I'm not that. And the more you try to minimize yourself and fit into this, you this big, trying to fit in the box like this. Trying to fit, the box this big, you trying to fit up in there. And every time it boom, up, it ain't working. Boom, up, it don't fit. Well, let me try to do this. And let me try. It ain't working. It is not working. God, you better say something to me. You better say something. Like, seriously. And I just made this video to, like, let anybody know who's feeling the same way. You're not the only one. Boom, look at me. Goofy. Like, look at me. Look at me. Like, I ain't perfect. It's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to not know. And sometimes you know your heart's desire. You know it. You know it already. You scared because you just like, wow, like, I could really make that happen. That's really what I dream of. That's really what I'm thinking about. But the enemy will have you like, how dare you think of something like that? You ain't good enough, and you can't do this, and blah, blah, blah. But you this, and you that, and blah, blah, blah. But it's a mind thing, y'all. You gotta be strong. You gotta be strong. You have to be strong. Like these. You just gotta be strong. And know you're not the only one who got a dream. Know you're not the only one thinking outside of the box. Know that you're not the only one who not like everybody else. You're not the only one. So it's like, don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad, but it's like, once you grasp that and be like, all right, this is who I am. This who I'm trying to be. We're gonna put in our 1000% to get there. We're gonna put in our 1000% just to be that person. We're not gonna play no games. This ain't the time to play games. This ain't the time to play games. This ain't the time to compare yourself to others. You're going to spend a lifetime comparing yourself to others. And then, like I said, boo. But I'm just in that space where I'm just like, God, like, so what you saying is, what you saying is, I got to stop trying to play it safe. Like, and I feel like just me making this video is answering a lot of questions for myself. So I'm just really having like a wild moment right now. And you gotta stop worrying about what other people gonna think and what they gonna say. Like, wow, 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 and more wow. Like, that's all I could say. To you, to me, like, is wow. Like, you're not the only one. And if you got a dream, go after it. Because the more time you spend trying to put that dream off, the more you're gonna just feel disappointment and sadness. But you're gonna have this hunger. You're gonna have this hunger for something so much more. Feeling empty. You're gonna be like, well, dang, I thought I was taking the right. Nah, you're not taking the right steps. Half the time, the right steps to take is the stuff we scared to do. The stuff we feel like we can't do. That be it. Like, so do not let fear and self-doubt and worry hinder you from that. Hinder you from your dreams. Like, come on, y'all. Like, you so much bigger than that. And you're a mountain. Like, you're great, you're awesome. Like, you do anything you put your mind to, anything. So just don't let the negativity and things that people say and stuff like that, like, don't let that distract you from your real dreams and your real goals. Because there's so much out there you wouldn't even think of. You would not even think of. But that's why it is important to find yourself. No music. I don't get on no Facebook, no Instagram, no Snap. I don't get on none of it. Because I'm trying to be one with myself and trying to be one with God. So all I hear is Him. All I feel is Him. All I see is Him. Like, ain't nothing influencing me to be like, all right, Kaylin, like, maybe you should do da-da-da-da-da, and let's do it. No, me and God. That's it. So, yes. I hope that I touch somebody with this message. I hope that I know I'm not the only person who feel this way. I'm just thankful that God has given me this voice and given me this gift. And I'm just thankful that God chooses to speak through me. Like, I am so blessed. Like, so, yes. Thank y'all for watching my video. Also, in the comments below, just like give me suggestions of like videos y'all want to see. And even though I'm fasting right now, this fast probably is gonna last till the middle of next month, March. The middle of March. So I will be probably posting like, you know, questions and stuff on there, like what videos do y'all want to see, what type of content y'all want to see, because sis can do natural hair, she can do lifestyle, she can do advice, she can do Q&As. Like, what is it that y'all want to see? Like, oh, I might be doing a get to know me too, because I know like nobody knows me. Like, nobody even know where I came from. So yeah, everybody stay blessed.